Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing tonight, man? How y'all doing tonight? Let me go check. Let me go check Twitter, man. See if the tweet is up. Make sure Twitter working, y'all. We streaming on Twitter tonight too. Let's go make sure Twitter up. See what it is. Give me 1 second. Let's make sure everything is functioning well before we get it kicked off this evening. Yeah, man, we here though. We here, y'all. Go ahead and come up in the building. Come through. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Jade Cargill finally breaks her silence. And because of that, we are now blessed with some amazing new storylines to go off of. I personally am very excited for our discussion tonight. Just making sure Twitter's up. Because Jay said a lot without saying a lot. So I think it's some good gems we're going to talk about tonight. Man, make sure you hit the like button as you come into the building. Let's see, man. I'm excited about tonight, y'all. Yes, indeed. All right, I think we good, y'all. I'm about to post it on Twitter. Make sure we live on Twitter. Yes, sir. I think we live on Twitter now, y'all. Let's see. I think the tweet is up. WrestleMania 41, man. As y'all come through, man, make sure you hit the like button. Got a lot to talk about. All right, cool. Everything is up. I think we're good to go at this point. What's good, y'all? Everybody come through, man. Appreciate it. So what I wanted to talk about tonight, y'all. The show will be about Jade Cargill speaking out. The show will be about WWE's booking, starting with Rhea Ripley and her being cucked and linchpinned into this Io Sky Bianca Belair feud. It infuriates me how they're handling it. Personally, it doesn't make sense how Rhea is getting forced into this. Even Gunther had a great match with Axiom, and then we got to talk about Tiffy and Charlotte. So that's how the show gonna go. But right now, let's talk about Jade Cargill. Right now, so Jade Cargill finally speaks out, man. The segment with Kathy Kelly was cool. I think the setup of it was pretty nice. Jade finally giving her candid thoughts one-on-one about what happened that night. The first question I was asked to Jade was pretty much like, what did she remember? How did she know it was Naomi per se? And the angle that Jade said was that she knew it was Naomi because Naomi was the one running away. As she was fading into unconsciousness and losing consciousness, rather, she saw Naomi running away. To me, it's obvious Naomi was the one that did it, or at least was involved. If Naomi was involved in it and was running away, that also gives us the room, if WWE chooses to speculate on potentially somebody else being there with Naomi to have done that. I think an obvious choice would probably be Bayley. Could Bayley have helped Naomi push Jade? Could Bayley have been involved in the attack to distract Jade? Like, it could have been so many different things, but all she saw was Naomi running away. So that's the interesting part about this, right? I think that's something cool. Another thing is she said that she was pushed from behind. That's interesting, right? I saw some people on Twitter trying to nitpick it and say how come she had scratches on her face if she was pushed from behind. At that point, y'all, let's hypothetically look at this, right? If Jade was pushed from behind, right? She gets pushed from behind out of the blue. She's falling. I'm sure she probably tried to turn over or catch the impact on the side, potentially scratching her face. That's one theory. And she tried to get up and she just laid back down because she was knocked out. Another theory is she got pushed from behind. Clearly, she's trying to spin and she's disoriented. She falls down, hits flat back on the car. Glass shatters. Glass pops up, potentially cuts her face. Or she's falling. She falls on her back and her head is turned, trying to brace for impact to see what's coming. It's a lot of different theories, y'all. But this is WWE. It's okay if she has a couple scratches on her face. I think people are looking a little bit too much into that and they're trying to nitpick the storyline. What's up, the Globe Princess? She said, Rhea Ripley, who booking is the problem? Yes, I agree with that. Rhea Ripley booking is an issue. Most definitely. Most definitely. We're going to get to that. Rhea Ripley. We got a lot to say about Rhea Ripley because Rhea Ripley is a damn superwoman in these house shows. So we're going to go talk about Rhea Ripley. Trust and believe, y'all. So, continuing on with the Jade interview though. So right now, once Jade pretty much confirms it was Naomi, she started diving into psychology behind how she feels about the attack. Because Kathy Kelly asked her, how come you didn't alert anyone? How come you didn't say anything, Jade? And Jade gave a good explanation, in my opinion. Jade pretty much said, at that point, Naomi didn't just hurt me physically. She hurt attacked my integrity. She attacked my loyalty, my friendship, the sisterhood we had. And at that point, I couldn't trust anybody. I mean, that's totally fair. If a person Jade says is a mentor, a big sister to her, somebody that she looked up to as she improved and got better in the business. I mean, in kayfabe, of course, she came into WWE and Naomi was one of her closest friends with Bianca. In real life, of course, they've known each other before she got to WWE. So they really are cool outside of this. But just in the storyline, Naomi and Bianca were her 1-2, her ace boom coon. So if she can get betrayed by somebody that was that close to her, she can't trust nobody. In the promo right now, by the women, I guess not by the women, but the promo she did where she said she was surrounded by wolves, by all these women, makes a lot more sense. If she feels like because of the Naomi attack, her knowing it was Naomi, how could she trust anybody? If your friends could backstab you, I wouldn't trust anybody else either. If those you care about and love potentially can do that to you, imagine how those that you don't care about and those that don't care for you can do you. So that makes sense, y'all. And that makes a lot of sense. I wonder how they take it from here personally, because it's a lot of angles that they can take this. And it'll be some good storytelling if WWE chooses to take it that way. Let me see. Let me share this out to y'all. Copy link. Yeah. So that's the only thing with that, man. I get the whole, how come she didn't tell Bianca earlier? How come she didn't warn Bianca? I mean, let's just be honest, right? If somebody damn near takes your life, and then this next person that you see over here that's your friend too, one of your friends backstabs you, you see that friend now running around with your other friend like it's all good. Would your first thought be like, hey, okay, that other friend doesn't know. she's innocent? Or would your first thought be, did she have something to do with it? She had to have known. Ain't no way she didn't know. Ain't no way she didn't know what happened, or at least was in on it, or gave the thumbs up to it. So that's the main thing, y'all. We got to stop being so dense and crazy to the point where, okay, oh, well, she should have just told Bianca. Well, Bianca could have been a part of it. Bianca could have been the one to set it up. I mean, after all, Naomi slid right into Jade's spot with no issue or resistance. Naomi slid right into that spot. Bianca didn't miss a beat. Bianca asked every once in a while, oh, you know, how's Jade doing? Naomi give her a little 30-second update, and Bianca was on with her day. She didn't care. She did not care. So, I mean, we can't be mad at Jade Cargill for not warning Bianca, speaking up to Bianca. Like, come on now, y'all. That's crazy. And I think, too, the next part of the interview that really got me with all of this was that Jade Cargill then mentions Bianca Belair. She says, Bianca, how could you sit up there and be running around with Naomi like it's all good? I mean, y'all, this goes back to what I was just saying. How does it look for your friends to be over here running around and be over here prancing, having the time of their lives, still tag champions? You're sitting up in the hospital, you're sitting over here recovering, and then they're not even worried about you like that. She said she got some text. I mean, did Bianca try to go back to the hospital to check on Jade? Did she try to go to her house? Did she try to do more than just ask Naomi and send a text? So yeah, I get why Jade feels some type of way about Bianca too. Now this tells me this is the angle they're gonna be pushing, and I wonder, are they gonna try to make Jade look like the bad guy in this, and they're gonna try to make Bianca look like the innocent friend that had no knowledge of it? Or will they dive into how Bianca could have been a better friend to Jade? Will they try to dive into how Bianca could have done more? Why Bianca didn't suspect Naomi earlier? Why she never questioned Naomi? How come she didn't try to go to all this sooner? Look for footage, right? More could have been done by Bianca. And I hope they don't try to paint Jade as some villainous, crazy friend that is just being unfair and just disregard for reality and just illogical. Because truthfully, let's never get it twisted. Jade Cargill is the victim in this whole situation. It should never be a situation where Jade Cargill is looked at as a bad guy, as a heel and all of this, just because she's distrusting of Bianca Belair. I mean, this thing was like really traumatic. Obviously, it destroyed her hope and her confidence and everybody around her. Messed up the big three and her sisterhood with these women. So I don't want it to be like she's now a heel or a tweener going off the deep end just because her trust has been lost in her friend group. I mean, that'd be crazy. But I am kind of excited about her not trusting Bianca, because this is a way that we could eventually get Bianca versus Jade Cargill. The EST state, or however the ES state, whatever, versus the Jade Empire, the CIA, whatever we want to call ourselves as Jade fans. It's finna go down. So I'm looking forward to that. The seeds of distrust is there. And after Jade goes on and says that about Bianca, you know, she speaks a little bit more about the Naomi attack, says she should have pushed me harder. You know, at that point, realizing that I can't trust nobody, I had to take matter into my own hands, her own hands. And I can't blame her for that. You know, after she said that, I was a little pissed off because I felt like Jade was doing amazing. So bravo to Jade. That was an amazing promo, some pure cinema. Salute to all three women, because Bianca, Naomi, Jade, they putting on great promos. They're putting on heartfelt things, and they tapping into places character-wise that, truthfully, I ain't seen in WWE in quite some time. Like, this is straight up they may have Hollywood careers after this. And I hope they continue on these type of angles, because you could tell that they really mean it. You know, you could tell they tapping into that real friendship place, whether it was last week with Naomi feeling like she's been overlooked, belittled since coming back. Though it's in kayfabe, we gotta say in real life and just her standing in the company, Naomi has ate a lot of pins. Naomi probably does feel overlooked because Bianca is obviously who she is, and then Jade is the new girl on the block, and she was in the tag with Bianca. It's Bianca and Jade, and Naomi was just taking them pins, taking her L's, being looked over. So in IRL and kayfabe, I can understand how she was able to get to that place emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And Bianca, her shedding tears with Naomi makes me think, well, damn, as a friend, as a co-worker, she probably hears Naomi's complaints and hears the struggle she's been able to go through, and I guess what she is currently going through, and she can sympathize with that. So when she yelled out for Trinity to stop, that was probably from a real place, in my opinion. So I just think Jade, truthfully, with some of the backstage rumors and lies that's being spread about her, when she really says that she can't trust anybody, she feels alone, she feels like people don't have her back. Hey, that might be real too. Being able to tap into that emotion, because guess what? We hear these reports. I got 3 videos up about Jade and Shayna Baszler potentially having issues. Women having issues with Jade promo. Women having problems with her potential injury. They don't think it's real. Like, so Jade may feel alone in some ways. I think, you know, her and Bianca and Naomi, they cool in real life, but she probably do feel like she got to get it on her own in some ways, you know? This is her singles run. This is her push right now. So she got to go after it and go get it right now. So I just appreciate them tapping to that emotion and really giving us some great storytelling here, man. I'm telling y'all right now, this is the best feud going right now. I mean, because right now, the best storyline is Cena and Cody. But Cena ass ain't been there, bro. Cena ass is not here. So currently, the best story in WWE is the Jade, Naomi, Bianca storyline. You know what I'm saying? So if Triple K was true about what he's saying about the best storyline gets the night one main event, this should get it. But we know they ain't gonna get it. You know, it is what it is. Check the comments out. Globe Prince says Rhea Ripley needs to acknowledge history. Oh, we're gonna talk about Rhea. We're gonna definitely get to Rhea in her booking, trust me. And Miracle says that could be coming from a real place from all 3 of them. I definitely agree, Miracle. And that's what I'm getting at, man. Like, these promos is hitting different. So I'm looking forward to more of the story. I'm looking forward to how they go about continuing to build on these type of storylines and seeing what we get. It'll be interesting. It really, really will be interesting. But after Jade Cargill pretty much addresses everything, I really wanted more from her. But honestly, I'm happy to have gotten what we got. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez pull up. They start heckling Jade, pretty much saying, now you want to talk. You wasn't saying that when we was getting accused. And Jade was pretty much like, this ain't the time for that. Go somewhere, Liv. And I mean, I get why Liv and Raquel are upset too, because, you know, they got accused for something they didn't do. And Jade could have told everybody that, you know, they didn't do it. But it goes back to our initial point that Jade said she can't trust nobody. And she doesn't owe Liv and Raquel anything because they were ops anyway. So why is she trying to save their reputation and their heels already? Who cares about them, right? But I am looking forward to this Liv and Jade Cargill match next week. Liv and Jade Cargill is going to be cool. I heard they've been working some house shows together and they got some chemistry. So I'm looking forward to what happens. Liv been cooking this year. Jade, I am a believer in her skill set. in the ring. I think people underrate what she can do in the ring. Is she a graps god? No, she's not. But what she can do, she does it well. And I feel like working with somebody like Liv will only make her better. And I think she's gonna have a really good match. So I assume they have a good match. And then I assume Naomi comes out, attacks Jade, ends in a DQ, or just ends in a Jade win. You know, I think we got to make sure Jade looks strong going into this Naomi feud. She's been gone for a while, so you already know that they got to make Jade look nice now. You know, that would kind of be nonsense for her to come back, eat a pin to live just because. That would kind of defeat the purpose, in my opinion. So, Jade definitely got to take the win, or we seen Naomi come out attack her. Now, one thing too, though, if Naomi comes out, Naomi's supposed to have a neck injury. I don't know how much they'll sell that neck injury, because people were mad last week she ran away from Jade. But let's be honest, guys. If you got a neck injury, she just took off the dang neck brace right before, I guess, Jade came out. So it makes sense for her to be running away, to be fair, y'all. It makes sense to run away in that situation. Will they allow that to continue on? Will she miraculously get better? Will she try to fake the injury as she attacks Jade? It's a lot of things that they could do. So I'm looking forward to how they go about that. It'll be interesting to see, but I think it will be a good match. Let me do one thing here, because we are about to transition to our next topic, y'all. We're gonna talk about Rhea Ripley, man. We got a lot to say about Rhea. Yeah, Miracle, she did rip off the neck brace in the fit of rage, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I mean, they definitely should sell that better. I wouldn't want them just to act like it didn't happen. That'll kind of be nonsense, truthfully. So I'm trying to see how they're gonna go about doing that. I wonder if Bianca comes out too. If Bianca come out, that's gonna be pretty cool. Who will she side with? Will she get in the way? I don't know. I have no idea. I think Bianca's role in all of this will be something that is interesting to see. Because if Bianca comes out and I guess she's trying to break it up, as we've seen, Bianca allowed Jade to just go over there and whoop Naomi ass last week. But is she gonna keep standing by? Is she gonna keep being passive and allowing them to fight? Eventually, I think she's gonna pick a side, and eventually I think Jade would probably take offense to that she's even getting in the way. And I think that may cause a rift between them. So that's gonna be cool. And you said, Miracle says, still don't like the fact that they had Naomi running away from Jade. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't like the running either. I didn't like the running when Liv was doing it versus Rhea. I don't like the running when Naomi is running from Jade. If you gonna do what you're gonna do, stand on it, do it, and that's it. You know, I don't like the running either. The running gets annoying, because I think it's too much running in WWE, truthfully. Like, that has to stop. Triple H is love somebody to run away. And that gotta end. So, y'all, that's a Jade Cargill piece of it, man. We about to transition. We gotta talk about y'all girl, the Globe Princess. This is your topic. We gotta talk about Rhea Ripley being linchpinned into the Io and Bianca feud. Triple K, and that's Triple H's nickname until he gets better at this. Triple K has to do a better job of booking the women's feud, because right now the women's feud is not hitting like it should be. It make no sense in the world for this damn feud to feel so clunky and wonky like it do. First of all, the match is gonna be cool. I think the match is gonna be a banger. Let me just say that. Any match with Bianca Belair in it is gonna be good. Any match with Io Sky in it is gonna be good. So that's already greatness right there. I'm not as big of a Rhea Ripley fan inside the ring, but I think obviously she can go with the right people. So it'll be a great outing and a great showing from everybody. My problem is this though. How come Rhea Ripley's character is all over the place? The day Rhea Ripley lost the title to Io Sky on Raw, why in the world? Now, let me not say why in the world. It was a good thing. She went backstage, cut a heartfelt promo. That was awesome. I loved that. That was perfect, right? But then, once we saw a glimmer of hope with her character developing, showing some accountability, improving, growing, why in the world did Rhea the next week come out and act oblivious to everything? Why is Rhea Ripley over here just saying damn growth, damn what I said last week, and just pretty much acting like dumbfounded and still just, it's like almost bipolar to what occurred? And I still don't understand it, because Bianca Belair was having a conversation with Io Sky. You know, she won Elimination Chamber. Salute, Rod. Appreciate you, bro. What's going on with you? Yeah, Bianca won Elimination Chamber. She then comes out, you know, talks to Io. Cool. So they're in the midst of talking. Rhea Ripley comes out. This is my brutality, right? She comes out pissed off at Bianca Belair, saying, "Yeah, so why are we out here, Bianca? You know, what were you doing?" Bianca's like, "I just told you I won Elimination Chamber. That's why I was out there." She said, "How come you didn't just stay in the back? You know, I don't like your excuses." She's like, "That's not an excuse. That's what it was. I came back to see who my opponent was going to be." Now, that's normal. That happens often when an opponent has I guess you've been granted the next opportunity and two people have a match. You're sitting ringside. That happens all the time in WWE. Rhea, for some reason, took that as Bianca coming out to distract her. Now, if y'all remember, during the match between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair was sitting there chilling. Bianca was clapping for both of them. Bianca actually was cheering both on. Like, it wasn't a situation where Bianca was only rooting for Io. Like, she wanted a good match. She wanted the best person to win. Bianca is not a I like you or I like you. Like, she was rooting for both of them. Rhea Ripley gets out the ring, pushes Bianca, and then Bianca pushes her back in self-defense, right? The ref splits them up. The match goes on. And then when Rhea was beating Io again, Rhea had Io on the top ropes, about to hit the avalanche riptide off the top ropes. Bianca didn't say nothing to her. Bianca was just chilling. Rhea looks over, says, "Hey, Bianca, I'm about to see you at WrestleMania," and was mocking Bianca. Unprovoked. Bianca didn't provoke her. She then gets reversed, and then Io beats her. So how is that Bianca Belair's fault? So the whole promo didn't make sense to me. Like, it was nonsense. And everybody on Twitter was calling it out. And let me see what y'all got to say. You want Liv to get a rematch for the title? I mean, I would like that. Liv still ain't got no rematch. We gotta talk about Liv too after this. Said Rhea is not good on the mic at all. I don't think Rhea Ripley is good on the mic either, personally. Rhea Ripley promos are very boring, and they are very they're pretty much the same thing. It's mommy on top, I'm Rhea Bloody Ripley, no accountability, blase. It's, you heard one Rhea Ripley promo, you didn't heard them all. So I definitely agree with you, Miracle. Yeah, Glow, you said her promo suck. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Says Rhea not a fan, got caught slipping. Yep, too much dip on the chip. I don't know, man. It's like, to me, Rhea Ripley gimmick, I think her gimmick is cool, but honestly, Rhea Ripley, it's like Triple H is just too infatuated with her that he loses all sense of reality, all sense of common sense when it comes to Rhea Ripley. It's like he be just giving her just the world. Like, and the bad part is Rhea Ripley has come out and admitted she's booked too strong to the detriment of the whole women's division. Like, if she's the top star and she's getting booked like crap, that hurts the whole division. Like, we just were mentioning, and Glow Princess said it, Liv deserved a rematch for the title. Liv Morgan has not gotten one rematch for the title that she lost on the first premiere Netflix. Yet Rhea Ripley, if she gets into this Mania match, will be on rematch number 4 since coming back from injury. She gonna be in her 4th rematch. Liv ain't got one. I mean, what you gonna say? Liv ain't selling merch? Liv was the top women's merch seller in 2024. The Liv and Dom segments while Rhea was gone and when Rhea came back were the highest rated segments, on Raw. So you can't say Liv popularity, Liv merch, and Liv is probably popularity wise 1 or 2 for the women. So we can't blame getting over and all that stuff. Nah. So she deserves a rematch at the least, y'all. Like, come on. That's crazy. On top of that, it's like, if the match was originally supposed to be Rhea and Bianca, why not just keep it at Rhea and Bianca? Like, I have a fear in my heart, y'all. In my heart, in my soul, and I pray it ain't true. But did they add Io Sky to this match just so Io could eat the pin, bro? What if they added Io to this match just so she could eat the pin? Wouldn't that be disgusting? Wouldn't that be like horrible, bro? She's only in the match to eat that pin. That'll hurt my heart. Because at this point, I'm like, if y'all just want to do Rhea and Bianca, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't add Io up in there and try to belittle her. And I'm happy that they tried to like allow Io to slap both of them to like make her look like I'm up in here, I'm the champ, y'all ain't about to look over me. And I like that, you know, because Io is legit, you know. Io be doing work, man. But that'd be disgusting if they add her up in here just to lose. And Glow Princess say Rhea character sucks. Her character just ain't been developed at all. Not not whatsoever, bro. Like, that's why the Monday before when she did that promo, people were happy. People were like, okay, is this a little growth? Is this a little hope for Rhea and her character finally? But we see that went out the window. People have even speculated Rhea may have did that on her own, and the writers didn't tell her to do that. So maybe she just is that hamstrung that she can't do nothing else. Even when she try, they not letting her do it. And you said, I'm glad Rhea recognizes it. I mean, Rhea recognizes her character is booked too strong, but this is what pisses me off about Rhea Ripley. During the Liv and Rhea feud, it was after SummerSlam. Everybody was pissed off about how the booking was, right? Rhea Ripley got on Twitter and was like mocking the fans, saying like, okay, I'm too strong, we'll deal with it. Like, just making fun of people for her powerful booking and her booking ruining this great feud that could be. And instead of like saying, y'all, I understand, or just shutting up, honestly, if you want to stay in kayfabe, but you want to come out and mock the fans. And like, it just pissed the people off. And like, I'll be honest with y'all, I've seen people say it many a times. Rhea Ripley, or rather, they have been turned off from Rhea Ripley in many ways. That she is not a fan favorite like she was. I mean, a lot of people still like her because of her looks and from her history in the company, but definitely people are being turned off by her. People are annoyed by how she gets booked, her lack of character work, her promos are not good at this point. shit, the argument can be made even in ring. Rhea needs to wrestle more. Did y'all see that Rhea versus Io match? That was a botch fest. Rhea was not smooth up in there. Rhea was messing up all day. How are you having a clunky match with Io Sky? How are you having a bad match with Io Sky? I'm not gonna say the match was bad because it has some good moments in it, but you shouldn't be botching with Io. That's crazy. She's small too. You know, like, that don't make no sense. And like, as pushed as Rhea is, I need her to do more. Whether that be character-wise, whether that be on the mic, whether that be in the ring. Because right now, I asked a question to everybody on Twitter. I was like, all right, cool. Y'all like Rhea, whatever. I think Rhea gimmick is cool. But I had two questions. I said, besides look and aura, what does Rhea Ripley do great? I got no answers. Rhea Ripley don't do nothing else great. At this point, I'm trying to see what else does Rhea Ripley do good. Not even great. Excuse me. Great out the question. What does she do good at this point? Because I can name Bianca Belair. To me, is probably the most well-rounded, like, perfect women's wrestler right now. She got it all. Liv, 2024-2025, has been the MVP of the women's division. She's the linchpin and springboard of all these stories in the women's division, one way or the other. Merch-wise, in the ring, banger. She was the MVP of the Elimination Chamber. The tag match with Naomi and Bianca, Liv was cooking. The tag with Io and I think Dakota's Liv was cooking. Like, and then character work, obviously, she going crazy. On the mic, good too. And then obviously Liv, she look nice, you know what I'm saying? So Bianca, Liv, and then you got Io Sky in the ring, clears Rhea just without question. And I mean, obviously she is foreign, so her mic skills ain't the greatest. But what's crazy to me is the week of the tag match between Liv, Raquel, and Bianca and Naomi, that promo between Io and Rhea was so dry. But when Io came in, the crowd started getting hyped. She started saying little broken English, and it got the crowd invigorated. But the promo by Rhea was dry. Mommy's on top. I'm gonna show you I'm the best. You know, the Rhea promos. So even Io not speaking English real good, she even puts effort into it, and I appreciate her putting that effort into it because it definitely doesn't go unnoticed. So I mean, I respect Io because Io's a workhorse. Io is getting over by putting on banger matches, and I respect Io. So that's 3. Bianca, Liv, Io Sky right there. Let me see what y'all got to say. Says Rhea character sucks. Yes, it does. I'm glad Rhea recognizes it. We just read that. Rhea, she needs to talk about our past. Rhea, she is never going to change. I don't know, man. Rhea needs to change. Rhea has to change for her character survive. Her character to survive. Because these women are passing her up. I mean, look at this right now, y'all. We got her being forced into a story with Bianca and Io. And then we got Jade and Naomi going crazy in their story. And then obviously Liv is just doing great work right now. Like these women, and then we still got the NXT girls. Whenever they get called up, whenever Steph Vaquer get called up, it's gonna get spooky for Rhea Ripley. I made a joke. I said Steph Vaquer is what people say Rhea Ripley is. Look, I'm just saying. And you said that's what I think. Yeah, when I was talking about Io eating that pin, that'd be disgusting. If Rhea wins by pinning Io, that'd be so sad for Io. And she said she didn't even look comfortable walking out with the belt the other night. She didn't. She might have been sad, truthfully. She may have been sad because she knew she was losing. Who knows? And Miracle said, no, it's the opposite. Rhea is going to get pinned and Bianca will lose without taking the loss. Possibly. But then too, you know, we got Bianca's streak at WrestleMania. Bianca's streak at WrestleMania is on the line. Do you think they want to blow that up right now, y'all? Do you think they want to sacrifice that? Potentially. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. Because honestly, like, let's be honest, like that. I think Bianca's streak, I think it was like 5 right now, 6. I don't think it's too. The streak ain't too overwhelmingly crazy, but it's like the streak cool with Bianca, but I don't want that to like be a linchpin and like limiting what she can do at Mania. Like, she gotta win now. Like, let it be so it could be up in the air. I don't want Bianca Belair on the card and then it's like, oh, she gonna win. Let every match on WrestleMania be a 50-50 match. You know what I'm saying? And let me see what y'all saying. Rhea is the problem with the women's division. I do agree with that. He said facts, even without the title, promo wise and all, Liv is killing the game. Yeah, Liv is definitely killing the game, man. Salute to Liv. We're gonna talk about Liv after this. We gotta have a little segment about Liv because what is Liv Morgan direction for WrestleMania? Like, Liv gotta get something better than what the hell she got right now. You said Roxanne better in the ring than Rhea. Oh yeah, I like Roxanne. Roxanne. I think Roxanne gonna be probably going after the IC versus Lyra. But once I think she took that L on Roadblock last Tuesday. So I think she should be on the main roster full time now. I like Roxanne. She's really good. That Pop Rocks. That Pop Rocks be going crazy. You said Sky, Rhea almost dropped her on her head. Yeah, Glow Princess, I saw that, man. Rhea was up in there sloppy. I don't understand that. She gotta wrestle more. Like, I had a comment to my boy Judah. Shout out to Judah, man. Judah, we gotta have Judah on the stream, man. Judah is brilliant. Y'all go tap in with Judah, man. Super Judah on Twitter. Great brother. He made a great comment, you know, about that. And my response to it was, you know, they say Roman Reigns is the special attraction. Less is more. When he shows up, it's a big deal. He doesn't wrestle often. When he wrestles, it matters. Rhea Ripley ain't like that. She need to wrestle a lot. Rhea needs to be up in matches, getting work in. Cause she looked at Rusty versus EO. She looked like she was like not smooth up in the ring. She looked real clunky. She got to get it going. Say what you want about the other women, but they up in there wrestling. Rhea needs to wrestle more. Period, point blank. Because I also asked another question, and I had said it earlier on Twitter. Besides the Charlotte match at WrestleMania 39, name me 3 great Rhea Ripley matches since then. Nobody could do it. Nobody could name me Rhea Ripley matches since the Charlotte at 39 match. And I'm gonna tell y'all, y'all may think I'm hating, whatever. Charlotte carried that WrestleMania 39 match versus Rhea. I'm sorry. Rhea had some good spots, but Charlotte was putting in the most work. I'm just being honest with y'all. Let's see what y'all are saying. Do you realize that Triple H broke up the original face Survivor Series team? Yeah, I seen that. That's pretty much what they got going on. Got 3 baby faces in the ring, and they're trying to get some heat between them, and it's making Rhea look bad. That's crazy, man. Rhea nothing. Think about it. Naomi, Jade, Rhea, Io, Bianca. That is a good match. YTC Roman Reigns. Hi, what's good, bro? How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. But you know who the real tribal chief is? Because I know you only become tribal chief by way of a bloodline rule match. And if that logic holds, Cody Rhodes is the tribal chief because he beat Roman Reigns in a tribal combat bloodline match. Anyway, all right. Yeah, Rhea got to change. I can name one Rhea versus Nia. I mean, that was all right. I ain't gonna call that great though. That was straight. I mean, I'll give you one. I think Liv versus Rhea at SummerSlam, that was a good one. I'm gonna give her that one. That was a nice one. I'm gonna give her that one. But that's about as far as I can go giving one to Rhea Ripley. Let's talk about we gotta talk about Liv, y'all. Cause Liv Morgan, bro, Liv Morgan is just, and don't think I'm no milkman because I respect Liv Morgan on my channel. But Liv deserves better right now. And I am not sure why Triple K, or some call him Gooner H, I don't understand why he is hoeing Liv so bad, bro. Because at this point, I don't know what else Liv Morgan got to do. Let me see. Let me change the title at the bottom. Because Liv Morgan is going crazy. And we about to talk about some of the ways that she is helping the women's division. And also too, how Liv Morgan, what is her mania path? Because some of the stuff I've been hearing, I'm not thrilled with. So let's talk about Liv Morgan officially. Excuse my camera zooming in and out. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why my camera be doing that, yo. But Liv Morgan to me is doing the role that Rhea Ripley should be. As in, she's the catalyst for the storylines in the women's division. Liv Morgan is literally a part of the Judgment Day storyline, right? With Finn, right? Finn and Dom, she's in that one. She's a part of the Intercontinental title scene with Raquel. She helped her win that qualifying match. She literally was a part of the Jade Cargill storyline because they were accused of doing an attack. Then, obviously she's in the tag team division as a champion. So that's 4 storylines Liv is a part of. 4 storylines, title pictures, whatever. And then the only reason EO had a chance to beat Rhea was because, you know, the foolishness that occurred in that series of matches. Like, it all kind of stems back to Liv. You know what I'm saying? And people have noted that this is the 2nd year in a row that she's been a catalyst for multiple Mania storylines, yet is getting a short end of the stick in regards to her own big Mania moment. Like, when is she gonna get her due? Because one thing I do not like is when people are putting the work in and they not getting their due. And not just merch like Jey Uso, not just the crowd getting over, but literally being complete and great at everything you do. Like, for instance, Liv Morgan putting work in 2024, 2025. I take on the men's side, somebody like Drew McIntyre. Character-wise, great. On the mic, great. In the ring, great. Like, development, aura, the look. Drew McIntyre has it all. And I titled this video what I did because I said the booking has been so bad. Liv Morgan, people like Drew McIntyre, why are they getting hold like this? Like, Liv, they say she may have a feud with the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six is trash. Oh my gosh, bro. Wyatt Six is not good, dog. Salute to Bray Wyatt. We gotta salute to him. You know, rest in peace. Sad. But Wyatt Six is garbage, bro. Them boys came out, killed Chad Gable and them and Gorilla that one night, and that was they peak. They introduction was the peak of Wyatt Six. Them vignettes and them backstage segments was the peak of the Wyatt Six. once they actually started wrestling, it died. I hate to say it, y'all. As soon as the Y6 came out and actually started doing their jobs, they died. I mean, it's sad to say, but that's just the reality, bro. Like Uncle Howdy and that ugly ass wig cooked the whole group. Like, I don't mean to be mean, but it's just not legit, man. I can't take them serious, bro. And I'm sorry, but I just can't. I can't take that group serious. And I know they're gonna have Alexa Bliss join. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Alexa Bliss is legit. So I'm happy for Alexa Bliss, but I'm not happy for Alexa Bliss joining that group. They don't need to be adding Alexa to that and having that stench rub off on her. Keep her separate. She good. Keep her separate from that foolishness. Okay. So if they're gonna try to do Liv and Alexa Bliss 101, I mean that's not the worst thing in the world. That's still a great match. But make sure you build it right. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like for the work Liv has put in, either, you know, I think she really should be a part of that match with Io and Bianca. Either that needs to be a one-on-one match between Io and Bianca, because Rhea sure as hell shouldn't be up in it, or there needs to be a fatal four-way with Liv Morgan added to it. If you're gonna just add Rhea, you need to add Liv to it too. Y'all gonna do anything, y'all gonna go crazy and just throw people up in something, throw Liv Morgan up in there, because that's what she deserves. Sadly, she probably ain't gonna win the match, but at least she gonna have the spotlight. Because at that point, if you add Liv Morgan in that, I don't mind it main event night one. I'll be honest with y'all. Then you can main event night one. The 4 biggest stars in the women's division, they get they due. They get the night one main event. That'll be cool. And we know Liv goes crazy in multi-man matches, so that'll be something fun to watch. A lot of storylines can come out of that, and it'll be fun to see. But right now, they got her possibly doing a tag team, a multi-team tag. That's horrible. That's disgusting. Like right now, Liv Morgan potentially facing off against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for the year she's had. That's a slap in the face. I'll be honest with y'all. That is a slap in the face to what she's been doing. Let me see what y'all saying. It says Rhea, she got no challenges. Yeah, that's the thing. Rhea doesn't have ops. Like, putting the belt back on Rhea didn't make sense because she's a babyface. We need a heel champion. Liv is the one that got smoked with everybody. That didn't make sense. Even if Liv drops the belt at Mania, you should have kept the belt on her and let her feud with other people. That would have made more sense. Imagine if we would have got Liv versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. That would have been cool to me. I think that's a feud that they need to really take advantage of. Because, I mean, they got a lot of backstory. Especially with all that happened. That would have been cool. Said division is on her back. Yeah, man. Liv is carrying the division. I'll be honest with y'all. Salute to Liv. Said yes. He said, yeah, Liv is the instigator of the straw that stirs the drink in the women's division right now. Yeah, man, bro. Everything Liv is doing. Even next week, she facing Jade. Liv is the go-to. Like, Liv is the one that they put out to do media. Obviously, she looked like Margot Robbie. She got the look. Liv is the one that they put out there. He said, Liv, yes. Rhea versus Liv, yes. Dom Finn. What's good, Dank Father? How you doing, bro? Hope you doing good tonight. Talking a little WWE tonight, bro. And he said, for real, they dropped the ball, Rodzilla. Yeah, man, they dropped the ball. I just don't understand it. Because, I mean, at this point, it's like, if Liv can be great in the ring, if Liv can be great character-wise, great on the mic, and then do the merch and the ratings, what else does she need to do? She ain't gonna ever get no push if she doing all 5 now. And then obviously she got a great look. And then the story with Dom, like, Here's our resident milkman, y'all. Dank Father. Drop some milk in the chat. Drop some milk emojis for the milkman. Live a little baddie. Liv do look good. I'm not gonna lie. Liv do look good now. We ain't got a cap. But I don't know what Liv gotta do, man. Cause Liv, I don't know. I do not know, y'all. It's sad to see. It's sad to see. And this transitions us to, I think, our next one. Because it's heartbreaking, I think. Much to do, I guess, in the same vein as Liv Morgan is our brother. Let me put his picture up, y'all. Give me 1 second. I gotta give him his respect. I gotta put his picture up. Dank Father says he messes with all flavors. Ain't that something else, y'all? Drop the milk emojis for our brother Dank Father in the chat. Let me change this title right quick, y'all. We got to talk about our brother Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. Oh my goodness. I don't know who getting done worse. Liv Morgan or Drew McIntyre. Why in the hell is Drew McIntyre in a feud with Damian Priest? This hurts my heart because Drew McIntyre was in the feud of the year with CM Punk. Drew McIntyre won the belt, had the belt for 10 minutes before Damian Priest cashed in on him. He wins Money in the Bank, cashes it in, and loses the cash in. Then loses in his home country. Bro, like, that is cruel and unusual punishment for Drew McIntyre to have failed that much and to have no payoff for it at WrestleMania. That doesn't make any sense to me, y'all. Like, it's so crazy and it's mind-boggling, y'all. Because it's like, at this point, Drew McIntyre maybe had like a top 2 year for men. Only Cody was over Drew McIntyre, just the year he had, the type of work he did, the type of amazing feuds he was in and stuff. Like, it was crazy what Drew McIntyre accomplished. And Damian Priest, like, you know, Damian Priest, I think is okay in the ring. I think Damian Priest is like, he's okay. Like, he's solid in the ring. I like his finisher. But I think Damian Priest is like, he's like an upper mid-carder. He's like a gatekeeper to the main event scene, like the main card scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could hold the belt every once in a while, but he's not moving the needle like that. And Damian Priest lost a lot of steam with that Terror Twins angle after SummerSlam, Rhea, and Liv feud. They were booking them so horrible. You know, he just lost all his steam. He was acting like a heel. He was acting horrible towards Dom. And like, that made him look real bad. Whatever hope and like growth he showed with the belt when he was with Judgment Day, that got squashed as soon as he left Judgment Day. Judgment Day was carrying Damian Priest's aura. Cause he been looking like a goofball in a lot of ways. But Triple K loves him. That's the problem. Triple K get his favorites and he just loves them. And that's the sad part about it. But Drew McIntyre is like, bro, what else does Drew have to do? Similar to Liv, on the mic, character work, in the ring, the look. Like, what else does Drew McIntyre need to do to get a good push? Like, the actual smart angle, and we're gonna talk about this one next. Gunther and Jay. Gunther by himself versus somebody credible can look amazing. Versus Axiom the other night. How come we didn't get Drew McIntyre versus Gunther for WrestleMania. Drew legit, Gunther legit. Drew gets the belt back. He has a great run. There you go. That's your match. But instead we get Gunther with the damn Yeet Man. And we got Jade. Then we got Drew with Damian Priest. And the crazy part too is they had started this damn like bloodline hunter angle with Drew McIntyre. And that was going good, right? But then they just dropped it out the blue. And then all we know, Drew McIntyre is now on SmackDown. Like, how does that happen? How you just switch brands like that out the blue? And you were in the middle of a bloodline hunter feud. Now, the theory that I got about Drew McIntyre, y'all, is this. I feel like the match was supposed to have been Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. I think that was the original plan with the bloodline hunter storyline. But then your boy, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, probably said, nah, I'm good off that. I don't want to face Drew at WrestleMania. Because with Drew backstory with Roman, all he been through with the bloodline, if he would have picked them off one by one, and then at Mania, he finally had that match with Roman. For one, that gives him a big Mania match that he deserved for his year he's had. And two, he should have beat Roman. He finally get his victory over Roman. That would have been a perfect conclusion to the bloodline story. That would have been a perfect payoff for Drew McIntyre. That would have made a lot of sense. But no, we don't get any of that. We instead are stuck with a Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest feud, y'all. And you say, Rodzilla says, for the same reason Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble. Goodness gracious. Did you see Drew's post with him hugging Naomi and dissing Jimmy? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Mike, that would have been some great, like, cinema in regards to that whole storyline, bro. Like, Drew got legit beef with the bloodline folks, and that should have been the payoff. It just doesn't make sense to me, truthfully. And it just feels like they kind of just took the lazy route in this regards. It's weird, truthfully. And it pisses me off thinking about it. Because they could have done things so much better for WrestleMania. They leaving so much on the bone. I think that's another thing. They could have did things better, and we could have got better matches. That's the craziest part about all of this. Whatever matches you think we got for WrestleMania that are good, it could have been even better. You hear me? They could have been even better. So now we gotta move on to another topic that I gotta talk about, and that is Gunther. Gunther being matched up with Jey Uso has not been working. And let me say, the whole live stream is not about somebody said something funny. My whole live stream is not about the negative that's happening, but I need to call out this, y'all. The Gunther and Jey Uso match, I'm just not feeling the build up. How do y'all feel about that match? Do y'all like the Gunther versus Jey matchup, man? I feel like they're trying very hard. They're trying very hard to make this work. They're doing everything they can to make Gunther as hated as possible. They're doing the sob stories with Jey and he don't believe in himself. Nobody believes in me. They think I'm not this. They think I'm not that. They think I'm just a tag wrestler. So much. But y'all, last Monday, Jey took on Austin Waller? Austin? Oh yeah, I think it was Waller and Theory. Bro, that match was horrible. Oh my goodness. They got Jey using a spear as his finisher now. Jey got the worst spear in WWE history. Like, I'm at a loss of words that we are about to have Jey Uso in a Mania match for the World Heavyweight title beating Gunther. The thing that pisses me off is we just seen them fight 3 times the past year. We'd seen them fight a month ago on Saturday Night Main Event. Why in the hell are we getting this match for WrestleMania? Who asked for this? Nobody asked for this, bro. And now they got, like, all the build up for Jey and Gunther has just been, like, Gunther, you could tell he don't want to face freaking Jey, bro. You can tell Gunther really don't respect Jey in the ring as a wrestler. Like, Gunther, it's like somebody had a joke last night. They said they giving Gunther all these good matches now, week to week to wrestle, so he can eventually drop that belt so they can appease him. Cause he probably don't want to drop the belt to no damn Jey Uso. He probably like, man, fuck no, I don't want to drop it to Jey. What the hell? I don't blame him, because right now, if Gunther loses to Jey, what does that do to Gunther's character? Does Gunther now get looked at as a joke of a character? Does Gunther lose some aura? I think so. You lost to Jey Uso one-on-one clean? That'd be horrible. So it gotta have some interference. It gotta have something. I mean, in my opinion, y'all, Gunther losing back-to-back WrestleManias too. Last year lost to Sammy. The Sammy loss was okay. Sammy, I think, does great character work. He a little boring right now, but he generally does great character work. Good on the mic. And Sammy can wrestle his ass off in the ring. So that was epic. That was cool. That was justified, felt legit, everything. I loved it. But losing second year in a row to Jey Uso. Jey Uso. That's bad, bro. I'm sorry. Gunther gonna lose some aura. He gonna lose some credibility. Like, Gunther's title reign, he was stuck with Jey Uso and Damian Priest, y'all. That's so bad. And the sad part is, it started so good with the whole King of the Ring stuff with Randy Orton. Do y'all remember that? How Gunther's reign started? He started with Randy Orton, bruh. How do you go from Randy Orton putting on bangers, great angles, great wrestling? Remember the whole thing where Randy's shoulder wasn't down? They had that whole fiasco. Like, that felt so legit. To then get put into a Damian Priest vortex and then a Jey Uso vortex. Like, talk about killing a title reign. Triple K he killed Gunther title reign. He killed Liv title reign by putting her in the Rhea vortex. Like, what's up with this dude and his booking? And now you want to have them drop the belt. You had Liv drop the belt with no rematch. What, you gonna have Gunther drop the belt to Jey Uso with no rematch? Or just where does Gunther go from here? If you're smart, Gunther should really retain at WrestleMania. Beat Jey, and then maybe have Jey win later in the year, but not at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, I don't care. This merch ain't the only thing that make you a legit main eventer. I'm sorry. Like I mentioned with Liv, she do merch, character work, in-ring work, mic work, everything, and ratings. Jey Uso just got merch and an entrance. That's it. In-ring, ass. Mic, ass. Ratings. Do Jey Uso do good ratings? Has anybody ever come out to tell me Jey Uso does good ratings? I don't know, y'all. All I know is he got a lot of kids wearing his merch because WWE makes a new piece of merch every city they go to. Nobody gets more merchandise put up on the website than Jey Uso. Of course you're going to do a lot of merch. Of course you're gonna do merch. They putting up most of your stuff on the website. And if you're in the building, man, hit the like button for me, y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, by the way. If you're new to the building, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the channel. I like going live Saturday nights, talking to WWE. Gives us some time to talk about SmackDown, what happened during the week. And then obviously when PLEs occur, we talk about the PLE. So y'all make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You know, be on the lookout for the videos, y'all. Be on the lookout. I will start going live Wednesday nights. I think I want to say about between 7:30 and 8:30. We're gonna start the lives. Be on the lookout. Wednesday nights, we will start going live, discussing what happened on Raw, discussing what happened on NXT. All right, so be on the lookout for that. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, y'all, back to this Jey Uso Gunther, bro. I just don't know where Gunther goes from here. Does Gunther lose to Jey and then go on like a hiatus? I don't know. Like, what does he do? Like, I saw this one theory that brought joy to my heart, and I pray that this happens. What if Gunther squashed Jey, quick 5-minute match, and then we heard Ilya Dragunov music hit. He comes out, and we get Gunther versus Ilya at WrestleMania out the blue. Nobody knew it. That would be so great, because Ilya need to come back. That's the match. Like, Gunther got so many good matches, y'all. And you know what pisses me off about Gunther's reign? Gunther at the house shows is facing Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Ilya Dragunov before he got hurt. Gunther's house show title reign is probably one of the greatest title reigns in history, bro. But guess what? He ain't facing nobody on TV. He is not facing nobody on TV, y'all. And that's the saddest part about this. That's the saddest part about it, man. What is it worth it to WWE? They really just want to show all them people yeeting in the crowd, huh? Is it worth it? They gonna just sacrifice Gunther and his character just for that little moment where everybody eating, bro? That's not worth it to me, man. You don't do that to Gunther character and just nerf what he has worked for just for that payoff. Yeah, bro, he gonna cook on the European tour. And Miracle said the build is not good because they are treating it like a mid-card match instead of a main event. They got Jay palling around with Alpha Academy. Need I say more? Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's unacceptable how they got this build going, bro. Like, that's crazy, man. They're taking a lazy way, bro. They're taking an easy way out. They're trying to build up a bunch of fake heat for Gunther. And I'm gonna tell y'all what, man. The crowd wasn't yeeting as much as they usually do. You can only yeet so much. All right, you can only eat so much, man. So let me say this. The next thing we're gonna talk about, we gotta talk about your girl. We gotta talk about your girl. It's Tiffy time. We gotta talk about her, y'all. We gotta talk about this feud. Tiffany Stratton, and as my girl from Wrestling in Color calls her, Mother Bone, Charlotte Flair. This feud, another one, y'all. Another one that I don't understand. What is Triple K doing with this feud, y'all? You say woke, well, last night they finally brawled. It was some good back and forth. Man, even in the midst of the brawl, we got Tiffany missing Charlotte on the flips twice. She landed on everybody but Charlotte. I just like, yo, what is going on? Let me get these comments before we hop right into the story. It says, I seen Rikishi insinuate Jay was feeling burnt out. What if Gunther destroys him as a means for him to get some time off? I would love it. Rozilla. I would love it if Gunther destroyed Jay. It's too much, bro. Jay needs to go into the hyperbolic chamber and rebuild his moveset, rebuild his physique, rebuild his character without having to say yeet every 3 sentences or 3 words. Jay need to go and renew himself as a true main eventer. You need to become an individual. You can't just ride off other people's movesets and things. But yeah, Charlotte and Tiffany, y'all. I just feel like I think it's evident and I think it's clear as day. Tiffany Stratton should not have got this title this soon. Tiffany Stratton should not have been given the WWE title this fast. It was premature, man. Triple K strikes again. Because Tiffany Stratton, I think, is very athletic. She's very talented. I think she has a great look. I think she's gonna be great in the future. But y'all, Tiffany Stratton is still developing as a character. She's better as a heel than a babyface. Like, whether that be the pitch of her voice, whatever that is, the way she presents herself and the way she comes across, it should be a heel. Her as a babyface is not really clicking right now. And the way Charlotte Flair is, Charlotte is like washing her in the promos. I seen a tweet exchange between them. She washing her on the tweets. Like, I don't think they're setting Tiffany Stratton up for success currently right now. Like right now, if Tiffany Stratton had, like, if she had the US title right now, Tiffany Stratton would be golden right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tiffany Stratton should be in a better place than she is currently. And I don't get why, like, for the longest, they had her getting destroyed by Charlotte. Charlotte standing over her. Charlotte sitting down, looking down on her. Like, that first promo between them, do y'all remember that? Tiffy was talking, and then Charlotte said, "Did you say something?" And the crowd popped. And she said, "I see a little girl, I see a child that who wants me to make her a star. So if you want me to choose you, get on your knees and beg for it." Tiffany looked like she was finna cry up in there. Like, we got the WWE champion getting talked down to. And even when Tiffy spoke, she said, "I'm gonna prove that I'm the top girl in WWE." Tiffany, you are the WWE champion. You are already the top girl because you got the belt. Yet you're talking like you're a challenger to her. She talented, she looked good, but it was too premature. I don't understand it, man. I don't get it, because that whole situation with Trish Stratus, that was corny. I mean, salute Elimination Chamber in Canada. I get it, cool. But even when Chelsea Green came out, Chelsea was cooking Tiffany on the mic too. I'm like, y'all are trying to force Tiffany Stratton into a character role that she's just not comfortable with right now. She's a heel. Her best responses are her being bratty, or her being cocky, her being snobbish, but it works for her. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think this is just another symptom of the Triple K booking. Triple K has to understand this. Just because the crowd cheers for somebody doesn't mean they are a babyface. Just because the crowd loves a person doesn't mean they need to be cutting babyface promos. Roman Reigns was a bad guy throughout the duration of his peak bloodline run. He was cheered, he was beloved. Just because you liked, don't mean you need to be cutting babyface promos. Tiffany Stratton is struggling right now cutting face promos. And I see, like last night, they're not even having them cut promos anymore. They just having them brawl and fight and do what she do best, do flips. like I said earlier, with the flip, she's missing the spots, bro. Like, they had a commentary that nobody catches Tiffany when she does her flips outside the apron, and she could potentially really hurt herself. She's a gymnast, and I think the way she learned how to do flips, she does flips, and then she rotates real fast late within the flip. But I think if you're trying to catch somebody, you need to have them flip the whole way so it's easier to catch them, instead of them going vertical or going horizontal and then flipping at the end real quick and fast. That's hard to catch somebody. I wouldn't want to catch nobody that's flipping that quick and fast personally. And I think that's, potentially can injure herself doing that. And I hope it doesn't happen, man. But I think this feud, it needs some fire. It needs something else, man. Like, I heard some people say they need to add Andrade into the mix. That'll be real messy because, Andrade and Charlotte, they got divorced last year. So that might be too much for Charlotte to handle. But they need to add another element to this feud. I'm your clone and I'm gonna prove myself against you, and Charlotte not respecting Tiffany. Charlotte doesn't look real too interested in this feud, to be honest with you. She's destroying Tiffany right now. And at this point, y'all may not like it, but Charlotte Flair should win at WrestleMania. Charlotte Flair needs to win and take that belt off of her. Raise it back up. And then we can get some Charlotte Flair feuds going forward into a big program at SummerSlam. Because right now, Tiffany is just not... She's not there. And I don't understand when they rushed it, because how come they didn't treat her like Braun Breaker, bro? Why didn't they treat her like Lyra Valkyria? Now, she was more over than both of them, sure. But I'd rather her be extra over as a US champ than floundering as a WWE champ. Because she's making the belt feel lower than it should right now. And I don't want that for her, because I think she's really talented. So Miracle says, nah, it was trash. Charlotte hiding in the background when Tiffy is diving on everyone. Excuse me. Because most of them, including Charlotte, just fell down. Bro, that spot looks so horrible. It looks so bad. And then it's like they did the spot, she missed them. And then it seemed like they went in and the fight ended. But then Triple K had them run back out there to redo the spot. And then she missed Charlotte again. It just looked goofy. Like, she diving on the security guards, not even hitting Charlotte. Like, it's horrible. It doesn't make any sense. Let me say one thing though. Let me say shout out to B-Fab. B-Fab is a beautiful woman. B-Fab is a beautiful sister. And I think B-Fab got some talent. B-Fab got the look. B-Fab got the mic work. She need to get better in the ring. But I think she got a little potential on her, Charlotte was not giving her nothing in that match though. Charlotte was not trying in the match. So I don't like that. But definitely we got to get some better build up on this. Yeah, y'all, but those are the main things right now, man. I just need WWE to get it together. There's too much good character work that could be occurring. These build-ups can be much better. These storylines can be more fascinating. And I feel like they're dropping the ball. And I mean, I haven't even talked about it. But like, and I think I'm let me switch the title over one second, y'all. But it's one more topic I want to cover. And I think it really is a symptom of a little laziness by some talent, some entitlement by some talent. But y'all, we need people to show up for the damn WrestleMania builds. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm be real with you, man. We need people to show up for the builds, bro. If you ain't gonna show up for the build, like, stay at home, dog. Let me post my picture, y'all. Give me 1 second, man. If you're not gonna show up for WrestleMania build, don't insert yourself into matches because it's throwing everything off. y'all give me 1 second, because let's just talk about it, right? I got a video dropping about your boy Roman Reigns. We got a video dropping about your boy Roman Reigns, y'all. I'm be honest with y'all. Roman Reigns is truthfully, I don't get why he's even in this feud with Punk and them. Because honestly, he didn't show up for work, y'all. He didn't show up, and honestly, it's like he's not gonna show up again till I think they said March 21st, March 27th, something like that. So like, why is he even in the feud? Like, why are they trying to include him into a already pre-built great feud that doesn't need him? That frustrates me. Because honestly, Punk and Seth is already a Mania level match by itself. It doesn't need another element to that match. We don't need a Roman Reigns thrown into the mix to make it better. That's Mania level. That's a main event match already, y'all. So it doesn't make sense to just throw him in there. And it's also too kind of like you're kind of blowing your wad. And I would say for Seth and Roman, obviously with all that history, that's a main event level match. Roman and Punk is a main event level match. Any iteration of these matches one-on-one is main event already. So adding these extra elements to it doesn't do nothing for me. Like, it's overkill at this point, y'all. Roman, show up for work. This is your second Mania in a row in which you did not show up for Mania in the build up to there. That pisses me off. That tells me you shouldn't be a part of these main event matches if you ain't gonna show up and put effort in. Because I see Cody Rhodes, he's the face of the company. He's showing up on every show. Yet you, Roman, you can't show up for the build up, bro. You got such an ego, you couldn't even eat a pin at Elimination Chamber to participate. You can't put nobody else over, right? You did the job to Cody, and I guess you'll work with your family, but you ain't gonna work with nobody else, right? You can't work with nobody else, bro. That's horrible. Like Punk and Seth, I would have rather they be 1-1 and they go into WrestleMania with like an unsanctioned match as their third match to decide it. That would have excited me. Punk and Rollins have real history. Like, if y'all don't know, CM Punk got Seth Rollins started in wrestling when he couldn't afford to even go into the classes. When they were going to cut Seth Rollins, CM Punk was the one that suggested to create the Shield to keep him in the company. You know what I'm saying? Like, that backstory is deep. When he left, they got into it. They got real heat. And for them to just add Roman Reigns in there, we don't need that. I'm sorry, we didn't need that right now. Especially because he ain't showing up for work. Like last year, if you weren't a close follower of WWE and you just appeared during Mania season, you would have thought the main event of night 2 was Cody Rhodes versus The Rock. Because Roman was getting like outshined big time by Cody and The Rock. He let The Rock just carry the build. And because of that, the rumors were that The Rock, if he came back, would have been for Cody and not Roman. You made The Rock, I'm not gonna say you made him mad, but you allowed him to work with Cody so much that he'd rather work with Cody over you if he would have wrestled. That's crazy to me, bro. So I know a lot of y'all are Roman Reigns fans, and I get that, but we need to start holding these wrestlers accountable. I get the part-time schedule. He's worked. He deserves that. I get that. I know he has leukemia still. He's in remission. But I think at this point with Roman, it's more of a choice not to show up than a need like he has to work one day and that's all he could do. He can do more, and he knows he could do more. At least show up for Mania, bro. Road to Mania. Be there every Raw or every SmackDown, bro. That's all you got to do, bro. Keep being part-time rest of the year, but at least for Mania build, show up, fam. Because CM Punk showing up, Seth Rollins showing up, Cody Rhodes showing up. Hell, Rock was showing up last year, but you're not again. And truthfully, at that point, I don't even think that match should main event night one. It probably will, just because the name value in there. But why would people, like, you don't truly deserve to main event night one because you're not showing up. And also too, to piggyback off of that, and you know, shout out to him, he's my GOAT, but John Cena. This John Cena and Cody Rhodes storyline since Elimination Chamber, I'm not gonna say it's falling flat, but man, it would have been really great if we could have heard Cena and Cody interact since then. And I know we got a big show coming up Monday on Raw, but damn it, this shows the importance of showing up. Cody can't even cut no more promos because he said, I mean, in kayfabe he said it, but just in real life, it's like, what's the point of him continuously talking to the crowd, continuously talking and cutting these heartfelt babyface promos? He need John Cena to show up. Imagine Cody Rhodes in a WrestleMania build with somebody that's showing up, putting in the effort that he's putting in. One day, y'all, maybe next year, but another year of a part-timer not showing up and Cody having to carry the bill. It's crazy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the building, man, like, comment, and subscribe if you like what I'm hearing. If you like what you're hearing, like, comment, subscribe for your boy. If you're on Twitter, salute to you. Hop over to YouTube, subscribe to me, man. We got a lot of great content on the channel. We got a lot of great content coming up. We do like to go live on Saturday nights, talk wrestling. And we do like, and we will start going live Wednesday nights to discuss the happenings of Raw and NXT. I appreciate that, y'all. Hey, any other topics y'all want to discuss tonight? Any other things y'all want to cover? Any other things, y'all? He said, great, my boy Judah. Hey man, y'all go follow Super Judah, man. My great brother, for real, on Twitter. True says Roman at this point can show up more. I understand when he was champ, but not at this time. They need to put some stakes on that match. Yeah, bro, that'll be something great. I wonder what they could do. Because at this point, it's like, man, come on, bro. Come on. We deserve better, man. I'm telling y'all though, man, Roman Reigns is finna be on that damn Legends deal. He gonna have a Legends contract, y'all. He keep doing this, man. He can't be no more part-time than he already is, bro. It's like he acting like he's semi-retired, and I don't understand it. Cause I think Roman still has a lot to give. I don't know if his passion has, I guess, decreased so much since the Bloodline storyline is on his last legs. Has been for a while, truthfully. But I don't know, man. Roman Reigns need to go do some soul searching. Cause he really can still do this at a high level. I mean, he came in the best shape of his career at WrestleMania 40. Still looks real good, still moves well. But I just don't think his heart is in it anymore. And if your heart ain't in something, man, go ahead and hang it up, because fans don't deserve the half-ass and the lack of effort that you're showing in these builds to big matches, bro. Give somebody else that spot, bro. If they were gonna add somebody into the Punk and Seth feud, damn it should have been Drew McIntyre. Let Drew McIntyre come up in there and mess it up. And not mess it up, but let him come up in there and be that third person. Roman, you stay at home. Let somebody else that really wants that spot have that spot. Because like I argued when I was talking about Drew McIntyre earlier, we should have got that Bloodline Hunter storyline, and we should be getting Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. That's what we really should be getting from Roman. If you're going to do something, Roman, you should be fighting Drew McIntyre. You should be in the build-up with him, going bar for bar. So either Drew said, nah, if he ain't gonna show up, I ain't gonna be in no imaginary feud with him. He's showing up once every 3 weeks during Mania, the road to Mania. Or Roman simply said, no, I don't want to work with him. Put me in a big match, main event. Eventually, Triple K gonna have to take a stand, because Triple K keeps saying, oh, it's not about who you are, it's about the work you're putting in. That night one main event slot is up for grabs. Whoever put the work in, whoever's doing the best and making the most compelling stories is gonna get it. Well, damn it, mean it. Roman sure as hell ain't putting the work in. Seth and Punk are. Roman ain't. I mean, like I said, storyline wise, we know Cena and Cody is night 2, but storyline wise, Jade Naomi is the next best story. The match between Rhea, Io, and Bianca, to be honest with y'all, I think Rhea being added is ridiculous, but I would almost like that the main event over this. And I think CM Punk deserves the main event. And I think Seth Rollins puts a lot of work in. But just for the simple fact that Roman's in it, why should he get to 10? Is he at 10 main events for Mania? Don't just give it to him just because. Make him work for it. Something, bro. Like, it's too many people doing their best work right now for him to just keep getting handed everything. But who knows? Maybe I'm hating. Maybe I'm being critical. But I don't like that entitlement, bro. Put the work in and ensure everybody has an equal opportunity to show their best stuff. Yeah, man. But like I said, if you're in the building, man, like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. I think we're gonna be wrapping the show here. We've been on for about an hour 37. Generally go about an hour 30 to 2 hours. I appreciate all the love and support, truthfully. Like I said, I'm passionate about WWE, man. We cover NFL on the channel. So when football season, a lot of stuff happening. We're gonna talk about some football too, but just right now, we committing to the WWE because Road to Mania, it needs its own special time slot. We got to recover from NFL season. As it gets there, we'll talk about more football, but right now we focus on WWE. So if you love football, if you love WWE, subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the thumbs up. Any video ideas and suggestions, let me know. My boy Judah on Twitter says 100% right on why it's 6 for sure. Liv and Raquel versus Alex and Abby is possible, sadly. And you said LOL to the J. You already know, bro. You already know. But hey y'all. That'll be it for me tonight though, man. I'm about to wrap the show. Appreciate y'all again. Salute to everybody on Twitter. Salute to everybody on YouTube that was rocking with me tonight, man. Be on the lookout for that live show Wednesday. I got more videos dropping tomorrow. I got more videos dropping throughout the week. And I got more shorts coming too. So let me know what y'all think. All feedback is welcome. I do it for y'all and I appreciate y'all. If you want to support the channel, the Cash App is below. Hit the super chat, hit the super thanks. But y'all, that'll be it for me, y'all. So y'all be good, man. Miracle, thank you for coming through. The Globe Princess, appreciate you. Rodzilla, my brother Super Judah on Twitter. I always appreciate your love and support, bro. Dank Father, my brother, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. YTC Roman Reigns. And I thank everybody for just stopping in, y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe for me. Until next time, look out Wednesday and Saturday. We are going live. Salute.